Pretty good.
And
Been a nice and lazy week.
yeah, Easter. That's nice. How's your life? How's work?
Uh, we finished off one character, started another, got to some point, and then left it, and now we're starting a third one.
Well, at least you are getting paid and
Yeah,
have not got fired. That's a good news.
of course.
So that incident died out.
Yeah.
That's very nice. I guess he just didn't want to look like a fool. Hmm, or something. I've been lazy myself the whole week. I just didn't feel like it. Drawing or streaming of any kind.
Any reason for it?
Yeah, I just got tired. Also had a lot of um, had a lot of missions. I
Oh, nice.
on art requests to do. Oh, sorry about the noise. I'm making some changes on the desktop. I'm pretty late on streaming. Yeah, but I'll be back next week too,
Okay.
streaming on Twitch. I have to do my I have to do my emote now. Oh, shit. Hmm. All right, all set up. So what are you working on? I haven't had the chance to look yet.
Remember I started like an illustration last week, edit thumbnails and color stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
I scrapped it.
Okay, that happens pretty often. Not just with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so technically I'm working on the same thing, but I started over.
Oh, what's so funny?
I'm laughing at myself because recently I've been doing that a lot. At least this time I restarted before I even had a finished sketch. Usually it's like 10 hours in.
Oh, you're very harsh on yourself. Yeah, I remember the thingy I was drawing, the commission with
Yeah.
on which I had to put a black box.
Yeah, the god of
Well,
making wine. What happened with him?
yeah, well, I delivered it, and obviously the client was not fully happy, but I was like, I don't give a shit. It's your problem now. Pay me. Yeah. I mean, it's good to be objective, like to have goals. I don't know. I cannot be so hard on myself like you are, at least not anymore. I'm so serious right now for no reason. Okay, I need to. Oh, oh my God, I'm 20 minutes late.
Yeah, don't worry. I think there's literally no one else on Watch Me Stream right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now there is. I haven't seen this piece actually. This artwork. Have you made the perspective yourself?
I use the perspective grid thingy that I always use.
Yeah.
I even sent it in the Discord.
Oh wow, that's weird because it has some weird. Had some weird choice. Sorry. Usually I make my own, or I use the perspective. I think I'm gonna try to use the perspective tool in Clip Studio. It seems really neat. Plus, I can do weird perspective projective, like I don't know, like 3 points or more. Or sphere eyes. I think I can also do sphere perspective. I'm not really sure. Oh, I don't know. That's weird because I don't know. Easter was last week for some people.
Yeah, for Catholics, I think.
Yep, yep. Or just I'm into country-wise. West of Europe is on yeah Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
calendar. Oh, I'm so lazy. I know I have to do this. I mean, it was bad enough that I stopped streaming on Twitch, but ugh, I don't feel like it.
You gotta push through, my dude. Work isn't gonna do itself.
True. No, I mean I'm still not. I don't know how to say it. Well, I guess complaining doesn't help, so I'm gonna start doing that. Oh wow, someone made a dress out of porcelain pieces. So broken porcelain pottery. That's nice. Oh, Kisava is here as well. Just noticed. You already said hi. Oh wow. Mm. So what are you up to this weekend? Something new, something, or what would you like to talk about? More about I don't know, drawing. You do that all the time, so I'm
Mm,
thinking.
eh,
Yeah,
mm,
you're tired.
not really. Just kind of. I'm in a nothing mood.
Yeah, I feel like you this week maybe. I don't know because I'm mentally exhausted and I should say I'm not efficient, but I never was. So that would be a lie. But yeah, I got really stressed with the last commissions, and I noticed I wasted a lot of time making lots of mistakes, and yeah, I said it's not good for my health, so I'm taking a break. Yeah, and I tried drawing a little bit 2 days after, and it was horrible.
Ah.
Couldn't focus. Yeah. I wonder how it's going to wear off, or what should I do? I guess for now I just still stay at home and play some video games, but I think I should just try to, I don't know, go outside, take some long walks, because I'm too lazy to exercise. I mean, go running or something. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Or I should save some money from the next commissions and just take 2 days off next time and go to a neighboring city or something. Just stroll around, see new stuff.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
And business people do it all the time. They basically work on vacation time, like they're always on holiday, somewhere nice and warm and sunny, or at a winter resort or something. They're always relaxing. I'm a little bit upset that it seems I always have to do sketches indefinitely of people. I always seems to forget how to draw structure and do proportions naturally. Yeah, because the brain always points to the easy route. I think I already talked about this. Streaming is so hard. We need Simon. Yeah, I think that dude got bored and stopped doing anything. I don't know what's up with his life. I don't know. Maybe he wants a boyfriend, girlfriend. And he doesn't know it yet. That's why the boredom. Speaking of which, I really want to get some money to go out myself. I've been drawing girls for the last month, and I seem to forget how to. the proportion for a dude.
So what are you drawing right now?
I think I should go there and write it down. So I'm basically just doodling a new character for the comic book. I want to push it a bit, and I might just do lots of rough sketches to move faster. Yeah. He's supposed to be a big guy, so I guess I'm going to have to make his neck bigger.
Are you going to do a portrait first?
Why?
Because you started with the head.
I started with the head.
Yeah.
No, I just needed to do something there to have for proportions, like draw a circle or something. But you know, I tend to sketch badly, so I had to do it more precise. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can see it in my drawings. Obviously, I do not know how to sketch structure. And even if I do manage to draw a proper structure, I tend to avoid using it too much. And this dude's smaller. Maybe I should do it more roughly in the beginning. And with a pen. Pencil, I mean. I'm going to turn off Twitch alerts. Oh shit. Like, how do you do it? How do you do it? Like, do you do a rough sketch or do you do an advanced sketch?
For what?
When you start drawing something like a character.
A gesture? That's always the first I do. Like
Gesture.
a couple of flowing lines to kind of get stuff going, to not have a blank page, and just start building on top of that with like circles and cylinders and whatever.
So like you're doing a cookie first. We need to talk about something. Don't you think?
No?
No. Silence is just fine. Yeah. Okay. Not feeling very inspired. So I need to work it on the go.
I don't know when was the last time I felt inspired.
Now?
No?
Why? I'm actually working on an idea uh, I conceptualized in my head weeks ago, so I'm not doing anything fresh, so to speak.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna do a lane anatomy pose, like, and it's really pissing me off. Trying to think of a pose for this dude.
When are we going to design a character together?
I guess anytime you want to do it, but I need some time to prepare for it because I have some other requests, art requests, and I have two commissions left from last week.
So it's up to you then, because if I'm streaming, I'm up for it.
Okay, so how do you want to do it? Like, do the same character at the same time? You want to do a draw pile session? Yeah, you know draw pile?
Um, that's like you share a canvas with someone, right?
Yes.
No, I thought it'd be more like we take the same prompts and we design a character around that, and then we look at each other's characters, you know?
Yeah, that sounds fun. We can do that. And we can do that like a long stream. I mean, or not just one shot, like to repeat it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see the evolution. So we can actually start thinking about what kind of character you want to make. I mean, it doesn't have to be something like just random. We can draw something that we will use, maybe. I really need to learn doing some concept art posing, I guess. But I really hate those. Ooh, new, someone new. It's using paintable sigh. I think he's meaning you two, like you and Kisawa, um, Kisawa. His pose is actually awful, I guess.
That's because you started with the head.
Yeah, let's start over. You think it's a hole because I started with the head?
Yeah. It's
No,
easier to start with a gesture line because that's literally just one line. You can change it as much as you want.
no.
Instead of drawing 3/4 of the body and then realizing, oh, this is stiff. How can I fix it? Oh, I can't. Let's erase the whole thing.
No.
No,
No, not really.
not really, you masochist.
I know what you mean. Like draw the what are they called? The force line. I forgot what their names, but I just think those kinds of compositions are stupid.
Why?
Uh, because they are counterweight to what I try to achieve, and I don't mean the word, but they are bringing me to. But I know what you mean. Like, what's the word for those lines? There's a real art term for it. Like we call it running lines, but if I just translate it straight,
It's a
uh,
gesture. That's it.
no,
And there's an
it
action
has
line in the gesture.
it has a name. It doesn't have to be an action, to be honest. That's why it has a different name. It's very common in all the paintings. I mean, all the compositions is based on this kind of lines. Uh, Fuck.
You got me bamboozled. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
But you do realize, like, in every Renaissance painting, these lines exist, including static compositions like the Mona Lisa or something. Even that have these types of lines, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
they're not gesture lines. The composition is built upon them. Like literally, they give no gesture to the character. That was Baroque when they started doing that. Mostly the characters were stiff, but still had those lines, and they were intentionally as stiff as possible. Like only weak characters were drawn unstiff. Usually women, of course, but yeah, that was the age. I don't know. I guess I'm too much of a data to adhere to this kind of bullshit.
But have you actually
What are
tried
the
it?
names? Of course I've studied it and had to use it. It's the main thing that makes sculptures. I mean, at least, and it was very prominent in the Soviet era sculptures. What are they called? Okay, let's just call them composition lines. But I know what you're meaning. Like, usually, the most common one is to draw the spine. Like if you're drawing like a woman having a very natural gesture, you do like this. No, but see, it's already drawing the composition in directions I'm not really interested because people do not choreograph their fucking movement.
Yeah, they don't, but that doesn't mean there isn't a line flowing through them when they move.
Nope.
Like, if you watch dancers,
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like that's a correct. Like when I want to, it's just the I want to complicate my life, and
But it
when I
makes it easier.
nope, it just makes it more. I mean, the thing is, if you, I'm going to choreograph the comic book, and I don't want to start drawing badly and then just come back and realize I have to sketch again. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to draw like that for this comic book. So I have to draw the way I'm meant to. Like if I want to use these lines and this choreography, I want to use them intentionally and not just as a prop. I want to enrich the comic book as much as possible because I don't feel like I will be a really good comic book artist for this first project. So I want to enrich the comic book as much as possible, and it kind of fits my intention.
So how would you draw a character punching another character? You will just start with the head from one of the characters. Got it.
Mm, no, I will start with like right now I'm just drawing the whole body, but like I fail to draw silhouettes. That's my problem. I really do. Like maybe I should actually start with trying to draw a silhouette instead of forced lines.
Drawing a silhouette won't help if you don't know what to fill up the shape with.
Mm, true, true, but that's not a problem.
Is it? You
Yep.
started over for a second time.
Yeah, but see, you've seen me work. It's not a problem. Like I have my shortcomings when it comes to anatomy drawing, but I'm pretty confident in what I know and what I don't. So I guess I'll just use even a bigger line and just fucking draw six figures and just draw the storyboarding. Yeah, there's another problem. Like when I'm going to have to draw the storyboarding, I will really have to draw like uh, the choreography really has to be like I'm not really good at it, so I want to use the lines only for what's called in European Congress. I mean, what's called storyboarding or in comic books, like oh, all comic books use these lines to compose the story, so your eyes all follow these lines to something that you have to read, something that you have to see. So the movement of the eye gives an illusion of how to say it, like continuity. Well, just fuck it. You're going to be drawn very boring. I don't give a shit.
That's because you started with the head.
No,
Yeah,
it's just that I don't know what posture I want him to have.
and how can you try out a whole bunch real quickly? We're doing
No,
gesture drawing.
no. The thing is, if I don't want to cover the torso with the bloody hands, so I don't know what gesture I want to give the hands.
Mm,
So I'm just going to, and not just fuck it. I'm going to draw it like this because I'm not really interested in any fucking gesture or anything. I really need to draw what he's fucking wearing and what his fucking looks like, and he's just getting in my way. And
he's really
I'm
short.
really, I'm really I really fucking hate concept arts that draw this stupid looking silhouettes in idiotic poses.
Yeah,
Just to make
for
it
concept art,
interesting.
it's not a good idea because it doesn't show the character. It's literally just mannequin.
It doesn't show the personality, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, but that's what I'm looking for. Like, if you look at old school concept artists, they literally avoided doing any fucking gesture. They literally just drew as I drew. Especially since it was easier for the because back then the 3D was limiting and all you can do was polygon uh, modeling and nothing more. So having a concept artist that was closer to the pose you were actually going to model was a good idea. Brush bigger.
Oh god, I'm buffering. Why are you buffering? No. No drop frames. Oof.
What's happening?
Mm. I think I don't know. Something's up with my internet, maybe.
Could be that could be just a gateway, like somewhere along the line. Yeah, your stream is offline.
Yeah, and your audio is choppy, but I think it's on my end.
Yeah, it's just on your end. It's probably the gateway somewhere along the line.
Damn it. Stop. Please.